Did you in any way try to employ someone who you are close to at the hospital?
Okay, I can
Try
set
to
light on
employ.
that.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a daughter. I have two daughters actually. One of them is a senior specialist in America, a Harvard and Yale graduate in New York.
Oh, wow.
In one of America's two best cancer treatment centers. And she's a summa cum laude. That's the highest honors you can get in American Union. And Harvard and Yale are the top, the best. The younger sister went and studied public health at the Georgia State University. But after her bachelor's with honors, she decided to take a break, come to Gambia, gain some experience before going back. Initially, she was working at my hospital, but she thought, I mean, the volume of patients, she's primarily interested in health statistics, was a bit small, and she was not getting the engagement or exposure that she needed.
Yeah.
She asked me, can I apply for a job at EFSTH? I told her, yes, you are a Gambian citizen, you are well trained, you are entitled as anybody else to apply. But even though I'm chairman, I'm not going to be involved in the application process. So she wrote, and they invited her to an interview, and those who interviewed her fully aware that I didn't try to sort of persuade or influence any decision they were going to make. So in the end, and Dr. Jang, I think, was chairing that committee at the time. In the end, they offered her a job of basically a records clerk. They had a vacancy of senior records officer, which she thought with her degree, with honors in medical statistics and so forth, she could be entitled to that. But for some reason, they decided to give her a position of records clerk. She complained to me, they said, this position is well below my training. And besides, the salary they are offering me, if I drive my car back and forth every day, the transport cost alone would be more than the salary offered. But I told her, look, if they give you anything, if you think you need it to develop your experience, you can take it. So after all that, she decided that she would give it a try. But she went there, they took her to the records office. She said she just went and she was dumped in a room, not introduced to anybody. But she was completely surprised that in the entire records office, there was not a single computer or laptop. And you know how people are trained now in the modern world. You work with computers and laptops, especially when you handle large volumes of information and so forth. And you know, there was no proper introduction, and there was no sort of guidance as to what she needed to do.
And tools to work with.
Yeah, tools to work with. So she came and said to me, Dad, and as much as I want to take a job like this and develop my experience, I cannot work in that environment. Because first and foremost, the way I'm trained to work is not possible there. I work with computers and laptops. But if there is not a single computer, I thought she was joking because I had never been to the record store. So I went there to look for myself. I saw she was very right. They had all these files in dirty, dusty files in cabinets, but not a single computer or laptop. I told her, you are right, and the choice is yours. If you want to stay, it's up to you. If you want to leave, you leave. So she decided she couldn't take that job because she wouldn't be able to deliver.
So when was this? Which year?
Last year.
That was last year?
Yeah, last year.
So that's why a lot of people also say you were angry because your daughter was not given that.
Kind of nonsense.
So that was the reason why you granted that interview. Is that true?
No, because I can employ my daughter and pay her, which I did more than what government is paying her. So a job is not an issue, you know. It's only that she was interested to handle large volumes of health information because that's what she was trained to do. And she asked me if she could apply. I told her, yeah, you are a citizen like anybody else, and you are adequately trained, you can apply. And in all fairness, just because she's my daughter and I'm the chairman of the board, so therefore she cannot work at EFSTH. That to me is inconceivable. She has the right, like anybody else, to apply, and they handle the whole employment process, including interview. Nobody can say I tried to influence them in one way or the other. I didn't participate in anything, and they made their decision. And if I was involved, I wouldn't have asked them to give her a better position, not a records clerk, which is really for high school leavers. Not somebody with a university degree in one of the good universities in America with honors. You give her, it's... But she had the right to take or leave it, and she left it. So why would I be angry for that? I can keep her at home and pay her more than what EFSTH was paying her.
So you think...
It's just total nonsense.